Jerry Adams.
The girl in the abortion case is free to travel. Her parents decide against a Supreme Court appeal. Gardaí in Galway hunt the killer of a murdered woman taxi driver. And Pat Gillan goes on trial, charged with soliciting two men to murder his wife. Good evening, welcome to 6-1. Also on the programme this evening, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, David Andrews, withdraws his controversial remarks about cross-border institutions.
The government has formally complained to Britain about the dumping of Irish beef into the sea during a protest by Welsh farmers at Holyhead. And in rugby, Nick Popplewell is on the mend, but he won't be available for the match against Italy.
But first, the parents of the girl at the centre of the latest abortion controversy conceded defeat today in their campaign to stop their daughter terminating her pregnancy. On Friday, the High Court ruled that the girl, known only as C, could travel abroad for an abortion because of the probability that she would kill herself if the pregnancy continued. Today, counsel for the girl's parents told the Chief Justice they would not be appealing the decision. The girl, who is in the care of foster parents, is now free to go to England for an abortion.
There was so much fluctuation in this case that the court sought assurances from the parties involved about whether or not there was going to be an appeal. The words are those of Chief Justice Liam Hamilton at the first of two sittings of the Supreme Court to hear the long-heralded parents' appeal in the C case. At 20 minutes to 8 this morning, the Chief Justice took a phone call from Iarla O'Neill, senior counsel for the parents, saying they were going ahead with an appeal. This despite the decision by Archbishop Desmond Connell not to grant the parents' last-minute request for church funds to help with their court battle. But at 11 o'clock, Mr. O'Neill told the Supreme Court the planned action was off. The Chief Justice remarked on the fluctuations in this on-again, off-again mock battle. And he summoned a full hearing of the five-person court to ensure that all the parties could consider once and for all whether they wished to appeal. At 1 o'clock, for the second time in 2 hours, Mr. O'Neill told the Supreme Court the parents were not going ahead.
Then at 2 o'clock, back in courtroom number 11, where the parents' High Court appeal had failed last Friday, Mr. Justice Hugh Geoghegan relieved counsel for the Eastern Health Board of an undertaking given that same day, preventing the girl from travelling, pending an expected Supreme Court appeal. The girl is now free to travel to England for an abortion under the terms of an earlier Children's Court order. Joe Little, RTE News, the Four Courts.
Both the Children's Court and the High Court have described the parents of the rape victim as neglectful after hearing evidence which the public can know nothing about, because this child's case, like all children's cases, has been heard in private. The parents have been demanding unsupervised visits to their daughter, while the Health Board, which is caring for her, has said it has done nothing to deny access. The parents have been speaking to Joe Little. They first told him why they decided not to go ahead with their planned Supreme Court appeal.
I don't think it was worthwhile going on ahead with the appeal.
Through legal advice, actually. We have not
through
gone
legal
ahead
advice that it wasn't worth it to go on any further.
So obviously it's a difficult decision. How does it affect you as a mother?
It affected me very bad. I'm worried. I'm heartbroken, you can say. Very heartbroken that take my little girl off to England and they're going to do very bad damage to her.
Now, we know our own daughter. She's not suicidal. She stated she wasn't suicidal. She has stated that to my wife and my son. She has stated she never said...
She said that last week to me. I asked her was she suicided by doctor's report to be heard in the court. And she said she wasn't. She never said anything like that.
But do you accept that if the doctors wrote down what she said to them, if the doctor wrote down that she said she was suicidal, then she probably did say that at that time?
No, I wouldn't accept that.
I don't think so. I don't think so, no. Because when I did ask her, I said again, she said she never said it at all. She never said anything like that to any doctors.
I would also like to say that if my child, our daughter, has the abortion, that we would like the unborn baby brought back so we can give it a proper Christian burial. And we want to see our child to have the baby baptised before it's killed.
The Dublin Circuit Criminal Court has been told that Pat Gillan